Need a mic, but I'm sure everybody can hear me. Once again, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a great day. Protocol has been established. Therefore, on behalf of Chapter 10, Montford Marine Association, and our auxiliary, we would like to thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule to help us celebrate the legacy of the Montford Marines. Today, we reflect on the contribution of a special group of men that, despite all odds, became a part of the United States Marine Corps. Today, we remember their spoken and unspoken hardship. Today, we respect their dogmatic defense of our Constitution. Today, we reflect on the future of our Corps. Today, we celebrate the life of those Montforders that's still with us. Today, we thank the families of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Today, you can become a member of this organization. Without today, there will be no tomorrow. Again, thank you, and may God bless you.
Major Black, Mr. Black, Sergeant Gaskin, Montford Marines, distinguished guests, general officers, commissioned officers, members of the National Montford Marines Association, and auxiliary, friends and supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. I greet you on behalf of the National Montford Marines Association. The Montford Marines Association was a non-profit resident organization established in 1965. Our mission is to perpetuate the legacy of the first African-American Marines who entered the United States Marine Corps from the period of 1942 to 1949 at Montford Point Camp, New River, North Carolina. The association works to improve the social conditions of our veterans, local families, youth, and the growing population of senior citizens. Let me begin by telling you that it's an honor to be here this morning to celebrate this historical occasion and pay tribute to the African-American heroes, the Montford Point Marines. We dedicate this program with the purpose of honoring these men of distinction sitting before us and all who trained at Camp Montford Point. They are true pioneers, for they have walked the hallowed grounds of Montford Point Camp and persevered during a time of racial divide in a society that didn't want them. They had to fight for the right to fight. As history records, 12 years ago, at the urging of past National President Geter while lobbying for the Congressional Gold Medal, and on this particular day, we had a scheduled appointment with North Carolina Senator Richard Burr. Past National President James Corey and I was aggressively lobbying for the Congressional Gold Medal, along with 3 Montford Point Marines, Lieutenant Colonel Joe Carpenter, Eugene Rose, and Ruben McNair. We secured his vote immediately, and Senator Burr then asked, what else could we do for you? He asked, would a proclamation or a resolution suffice? And I said both. If we name a day in their honor, what day would it be and why? I immediately replied, well, August 26th. You see, it was on August 26, 1942, exactly 79 years ago today, the first African-American Marine recruit, Howard B. Perry from Charlotte, North Carolina, will report to this segregated training area located 350 miles from where their white counterparts trained at Paris Island, South Carolina. Because of the sacrifice, perseverance, commitment of the Montford Pointers, tens of thousands of Marines are reaping their benefits and stand on the shoulders of these pioneers, trailblazers who dare to want to be Marines when African Americans were excluded from the Marine Corps. We can never return to those days. It's going to take a strong leader at the top, like General Burger and Sergeant Major Black, leaders who talk about and advocate for race relations and diversity in our Corps. But these are the issues most leaders are uncomfortable speaking about, but we must. It's also going to take each one of us for it lies in our hearts, and principles, and values, and ideals, and our ability as Marines, active duty, reserve, retired, and those inspired to do exactly what we're doing today by preserving the legacy of the Montford Pointers. These actions are the ideals of justice and equality that our nation was founded upon. These ideals are what an American patriot, Thomas Jefferson, once described as the sacred rights of mankind. Their meaning captured in his words. We hold these to be self-evident that all men are created equal, and they are endowed not by acts of parliaments and kings and queens and conquerors of earth, not by the Emancipation Proclamation, not by the Civil Rights Act, but by God with certain unalienable rights, and among them are the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is these common values and ideals that unite us here today. It was these ideals that broke 168 years of Marine Corps segregation on August 26, 1942. It was these ideals that brought 20,000 African Americans through the gates of Montford Point Camp and proved that patriotism is indeed colorless. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the men of Montford Point to take their rightful place in history and elevate to national prominence with the men of the Navy's Golden 13, the Tuskegee Airmen, and the Army's Buffalo Soldiers, and the Triple Nickel. But this is not just Marine Corps history or black history. It's American history, and the world should know. May God continue to bless each of you, our country, and the United States Marine Corps. Happy Montford Point Marine Day and Civil Fidelity.
I'm not going to read my speech. I'm just going to speak it as short as I can. Houston told me to make it short. The president gave me some of his minutes. He told me that there's a time when I have to know when to go. Well, I know when to go, and usually I go during the commercial. I want you to be a little bit relaxed now, not to be too serious about this, because for us, we just happen to be here. Most of the guys in their 90s, some are doing change, but all wanted to be up here to see this monument once more, proudly with their medals, those congressional gold medals, and so forth. And you know, it was George Washington who received the very first gold medal for capturing the city of Boston. But I want to go on and tell you this. I want to thank General President Abrahart, as well as the local chapter, for remembering us and so forth. And I'm speaking to say thank you on behalf of the chosen few. The chosen few over there, would you raise your hands and let them know who you are? We didn't think the day would come when we'd be known as the very few, but here we are, and we're happy to be here. Now, when Howard Perry first showed up here, he was alone, all by himself, but he did have the Almighty at his side. Over the years, he was followed by 20,000 of the rest of us and helped to give him comfort. You know, he was like a bumblebee. With a bumblebee, you can ignore it. But when we came in, it became like a hornet's nest. We were organized. So he had a lot of company. He came here 79 years ago, and we were all gung-ho. We joined the Marine Corps that was red, white, and blue. The emphasis on white. Today, it's still red, white, and blue, and we're proud of red, white, and blue. But in addition, it's now black and brown, too. Having said that, I want to go on that when we came in, we found the Corps wearing locks, stars, and stripes. We Montford Pointers were limited to stripes only. Our colleagues were the stars. Over the years, however, we have not only become stars ourselves, but we now wear stars. As I remember seeing General Gaskin over here, Lieutenant General Gaskin. Now, I want to say that recently, perseverance and opportunity brought us to the Corps, and by the same token, to change the Corps. Our medals say it inspired social change in the Marine Corps. Social change continues to take place, but opportunities bring responsibilities, and a little later I want to mention something that we should be doing as members of the Montford Point Marines Association. Recently, our dear Commandant, and thank you again for being here with us, noted that many of our minority officers were declining promotion and possibly leaving the Corps. This affects diversity and can create a gap among officers in the future. So, the time when we who enjoy the privileges and rights of citizenship also have to pitch in and see that we can do to help improve the Marine Corps. So as we monitor and mentor young officers, we are positioned to learn what's going on and to help the Commandant solve these problems. We originals have been fighting to change. Marines know it, but some, the usual 10%, sometimes fail to get the word. I think you think sometimes that it's closer to 39%, closer to 1%. But anyway, we can help by honoring our first flag officers, sometimes by establishing maybe a chair up at the university in the name of the community. And I want you to know that we, over time, want to praise you bringing us to this day. Hundreds of years from now, when people wonder what we have done here, we're able to say, come down and actually go Florida, and you'll see what we did and why we did. Anyway, we all respect the many concerns with us. We all respect the many concerns with us and are now gone. Some gave their lives to protect and save democracy both here and abroad. We highly honor you Marines who protect us each and every day. The Almighty is still with us, as we with all Marines. We love our Corps and we love our Marines. Our motto goes, first to fight, first to fight. We are America's military, America's military. Through diversity, but everyone, we always want to reflect the citizenry of this country. Basically, we are always known as the United States Marines, and we're proud of it. But when it comes to first to fight for rights and freedom, we want you to know that the first one to fight are Montford Marines. Thank you.
In recognition of selfless service and sacrifice, the United States Marine Corps proudly honors the legacy of the Montford Point Marines. From 1942 to 1949, nearly 20,000 African-American men joined the Marine Corps. Despite harsh conditions between fighting the democracy overseas and denial of civil rights at home, after completing arduous and segregated basic training at Montford Point Camp, North Carolina, these Marines served with distinction during some of World War II's most challenging struggles in the Pacific. Some made ultimate sacrifice, others continued their service through Korea.
Okay. You okay? Yeah. So I want to get a picture of your head up here by that monument. Well, so that. Okay. Can I sweat?
All right, Chad, what you doing there?
Is it okay to sweat?
Smile, you on candid camera.
You work there.
Well,
Washington, D.C. during the Sunset Parades of 1948. These Marines performed their precision drill in hundreds of public appearances throughout the United States and abroad each year. In addition, they represent the Marine Corps at numerous ceremonies in the national capital area, honoring visiting dignitaries and heads of state. Comprised of infantry Marines, the silent drill platoon executes its sequence without cadence or verbal command. The M1 rifles they carry with fixed bayonets weigh in excess of our silent drill platoon.
That's right. Clap for the finest.
Amen. Come, Jack.
That's right. All right, now y'all better clap for the finest. Clap for the finest now.
All right. All right. Right.
There.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon.
Your name and where y'all from? Go ahead, come on, Marines ain't shy.
My name is Captain Isaac Usmc, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
Henry Carl Truesy III from Louisiana, Virginia.
First Lieutenant Kevin Carson, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. We may be relatives.